Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to create a web page using HTML. The text editor we'll be using is Sublime Text Editor, and you can find that on the screen here. So quickly double click on it. Okay, so this is our text editor. The next thing we are going to do is to save the blank page you are seeing here. Click on Save As. Then define where you are going to save it. So I'm going to save my own inside a code lab, which is here. I'm going to save it as lesson1.html. Good. Now I have saved the document as lesson1.html. Why? Because coding in HTML requires that you save the document with its file extension as .html. So begin by putting the less than sign because you are coding in HTML 5.0. that's why we'll be using the doc type. Doc type means document type, HTML. Next is that you define the HTML you are coding with and its language. US-EN means United States English. That's the language the browser will translate the web page to. Next thing you are going to do is that you are going to define the head section of the document. Every document has a head section and a footer section. So the head section will comprise of the title of the document and any other information that you always want people to see right at the header section. So the HTML you have here is heading is it's an element. The next one we're going to create is an element. This one is an open element. It has not been closed. When you put a forward slash in front of it, then it is closed. Right now, because it doesn't have any forward slash in front of the HTML, it is still open. So we close it later in this lesson. So start with the head. Head is another element. Like I told you that the head will comprise of the title. So I have created the head code. So what next you're going to put is the title code inside the head element. So this is the title element. So I'm going to call it lesson 1. Next I'm going to close the title because like I said before, that's going to be in between the opening element. Opening head element is opening head element. So we're going to close the head because we are done with the things we want to include in the head section. So we put a forward slash to close the head. Now you can see the opening element and you can see the closing element. Don't be confused by the element. So let's use the starting head section and the closing head section is this. The starting title section is this, while the closing title code is this. So when you start you must close. So but not actually in every code in HTML. So let's continue. The next thing you're going to code is the body. The body will bear all the content that you want people to read on the web page. So the body element is, I have created the body element, which is this. So so that you don't forget a long line, so what you're going to do is to close the body so that you don't forget. So the body has been closed, so let's just close the HTML here. Good. Let's close the HTML. So now you're done closing everything that needs to be closed, the next thing you're going to do is to enter the paragraph code. The paragraph code is nothing less than P in the less than, inside, in between the less than and the greater than sign. So now this is my first paragraph. This is my first paragraph. So close the paragraph if you're done. This, I'm going to put another paragraph. Have this is my second paragraph. Okay, let's enter so another paragraph. So we have it. This is my third paragraph. Good. Now we have these paragraphs, and we have to save the document with Ctrl X. Now let's look at what we have coded and how it looks like. So I'm going to open the file from where I saved it initially. So where I saved it is in Documents and inside the folder called Code Lab. Now you can see lesson 1 appearing here. So I'm going to open it with my any of the browser that I want. If I double click on it, it's going to open with a default browser. So right now let me open it with Google Chrome. Good. We are now on Google Chrome. So you can see lesson 1. This is the title bar of Google Chrome. Then these are the paragraphs we created, the 3 paragraphs we created, first, second and third paragraph. And the location where the file is saved is this in my computer. So let's go back to the code and look at the code once more. So you can see that the paragraph code is P. The paragraph code is this, and you close it with this. You start with this, then you close with this. Now let's include a heading. A heading is the title of the page. Is the biggest letter that can be used as a caption to a page. So and the code is H. So we have from H1 to H6. So we have H1. So let me give you, this is my heading title. So we have to close that one as well. Now press Ctrl S to save it and go back to the page and refresh. Good. Have you seen that this is how this goes? Now let's go back to the code again and include another heading after the last paragraph we have here. So we're going to put H2 right now. Welcome to the world of coding. So good. Now let's save and refresh again on the web page. Good. Everything. Welcome to the world of coding. So this is how you create the web pages that you read online. For instance, when you visit a website, you read a lot of content. This is how those content that you online are being coded. So the full code is from the doc type, HTML head, and all the rest of them. So this is how to create a heading, the paragraph on a web page. Next, I'm going to show you how to add color to the web page. So the color is being added inside the opening section of the body element. So what you're going to do is to key space, say bg color equal, put your quote, let's say green. Good. Then save and open your browser again, reload, and see how the entire page will have color of green. So observe the code again. If you change it with something like teal, good. Save again and let's play with the colors. Good. This is teal. This is red. So let's go back again and see how red looks like. Wow. So let's go back again, change it to orange. Good. Now this time let's include a text color. Let's change the text color and see how it looks like. The text color here, well, let's use white because we're using orange, and let's save. Wow, so this is how today we'll go showing you how to create a web page, include the title which you have seen here, then the page heading, the paragraph, and how to include background color and text color. I remain set Moses. So thank you for watching my video, and remember to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of my lessons on coding. Thank you for watching once more.